What's up, everybody? It is Friday. Y'all know what that means. It is anime and chill podcast night type of vibe right now. And today, this has been a long time coming, everybody. If you guys don't know, we do work behind the scenes to get guests, and this is an amazing guest. And this is actually from Abby's side of town. So go ahead, Abby, take the floor. This is all you.
Hello, hi everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of the Anime and Chill podcast. We are so excited to bring to you a fabulous Houston-based content creator. We have Regina, the creator and host of Anime While Black, hosting a phenomenal anime community here in Texas, and I cannot wait for her to come on here and talk about all of her community involvement and all things anime.
Yes. So sit back, relax, everybody. It's been that kind of week. Join us and just chill, sit back, enjoy the show. And we're gonna kick things off as we come back, and we are gonna get right into it. So sit back, chill. This is the Anime and Chill podcast. So let's go. And here we are. There we go.
I muted myself. Sorry.
No.
Professional. We are only top quality around here. Well, hi, hello, everyone. Please give a warm welcome to Regina. We are so honored to have you here and have you join us tonight.
Hi.
There we go. It's been a long time coming. Believe me, I've noticed all your stuff that post up, amazing content. So naturally reaching out, talking with Abby, like, hey, we gotta have them. Let's talk about it. So
Right. And what was so exciting for me was we kind of briefly met through Kimo Kawaii Con.
Right.
I didn't ever have the chance to attend, but we were both working social media for that event. So isn't that fantastic how you can find people that are in your community and connect with them through social media now?
Yes, I love that because we wouldn't have been able to connect. I love using social media to meet other weebs and just talk about anime and other nerdy stuff. So yes.
That is the perfect time right now. It's just the perfect time to be alive, to connect. We can connect to anybody and anywhere. So that's perfect.
Right. And listen, I'm slowly but surely becoming familiar with the Houston anime community. I did not realize how such a stronghold Houston had for anime. I am so excited about that.
It's amazing. I was the same way. Like a few years ago, probably right before COVID, I started my podcast, Anime While Black, of course. And I was just like, I love anime. A friend of mine convinced me to start talking about it. And, normally in my regular life, I'm a celebrity wardrobe stylist. I've done red carpet for the MTV Music Awards, stuff like that. And so on the other side, there's this nerd watching anime, reading manga. I'm heavy into Marvel. And so she's like, you should do a podcast about it. And I'm so grateful because it connected me with a whole entire community of other people just like me. So I kind of came out the closet and was like, hey, this is me.
Yes. That's perfect. That's beautiful. Yes.
Yeah. You're always welcoming.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Now I'm no longer sitting at the little table, the cafeteria table by myself. It's like we're all nerds here.
Yes.
And it's a wonderful life, isn't it?
Yes, it's fun on this side. Come to the dark side.
Right, absolutely. Well, I am so happy to hear that. We're always trying to encourage people to find faith in their anime involvement. If you enjoy it, just share it with other people because you'll never know who enjoys it along with you. That's something that we always try to preach here at Anime and Chill Podcast. So if you could please tell us a little bit about your community involvement. I know you were working Kimo Kawaii. Tell me a little bit about the community that you work directly with.
Okay. That's really a funny story because once I started the podcast, all of these different like anime fans just kind of, and especially in Houston, started coming out of the woodworks and they're like, oh my God, you're in Houston. And I was on TikTok and I started kind of going down this tunnel of looking at cosplayers and just being super amazed at the way they create content on social media, just the movements, the sounds, and just like the performance art of it all. And I was like, whoa, like I never cosplayed before, but I was like, I knew about cosplay. Like I was stationed in Hawaii. I was also in the military. So they were conventions and stuff, but I just never went. I never had the courage to go. But being able to use TikTok, I was just like super voyeuristic about it. I'm like, wow. So I started reaching out to these cosplayers, having them come on my show as guests. And it just like kept going from there. The like community just multiplied and like there were different events going on. I've worked with Shun. They did like a Tokyo Nights thing in the middle of quarantine. Actually at the end, not in the middle. Oh my God. Forgive me for saying that.
That never happened.
It all feels like it's going on anyway, so no one's really sure what the beginning, middle, or end is anymore.
It's hard to like determine time now, but it's a wrinkle in time. No, they did one as soon as Outside opened back up, and they were super surprised at the overwhelming amount of people that came through just for like a little like anime kickback. And it just grew from there to now, like humble plug for them, November 11th and 12th, they're doing another Tokyo Nights, and they had to get a huge venue because so many people came. Like the line was wrapped around the building. And so Houston has very, very committed, very serious anime fandom, anime community, cosplayers, like pretty much the top cosplayers that you look at on TikTok. Almost all of them live in Houston. Most voice actors live in Houston. So it's been wild, like just through having the podcast, like connecting with all these individuals.
That is phenomenal. I am so excited just like how quickly you can find your people in masses.
Yes.
You know, no one is shy anymore, especially on social media, it seems like. And I will be honest, I'm right there with you with watching some of these cosplayers, the movements and the way they get into some of these things. Listen, yes. I've done a little cosplay myself, and I'm not as brave as some of these people, but it almost gives you the confidence seeing them do these things. And I'm just like, okay, go for it. I'm here for more.
Yes. Like after they like did the shows, like a lot of them, like we became friends. And so we kind of created like the Anime While Black fam. And it's like, it's just us. We go out. It started with a noodle date. Like I was like, why don't we all get ramen and just record it and post it? And they came in cosplay, or some came like wearing their like anime fan t-shirts and stuff. And when we posted it, we did not expect the engagement that we got from that. And it was just like, oh, wow, people like seeing us together. So we just started doing more and more things together. And like all of them are really well-established content creators on TikTok. Kago Nineko, Kimrio Dragon, Todd Way, like all of them have huge followings. And I was just like, I get to be at the cool table.
I recognize some of those names you mentioned, so I'm all about it.
Yes, they are like very, very heavy into just creating anime content and watching them. Like you said, it helped me build my confidence. I started doing some cosplays, but I kind of focus on just like the anime reviews and just like meeting people in general and building a tribe. I think that's what I really like doing, is like connecting other anime fans with each other.
Oh, I love it. Look, I can really feel myself blushing. That makes me so happy.
Every Texas person we didn't interview, y'all selling me on Texas like big time, for real.
Come on, the food.
Okay, we're talking about food. Regina, are you a fan of Whataburger?
Yes.
Okay. Seriously,
I
every
always
single
feel
episode.
outnumbered. I feel outnumbered every time. Be like, oh, Whataburger,
In
Whataburger.
and Out is okay, but Whataburger is Whataburger.
I'm trying to convince him.
Uh,
He just needs to
No,
get one, and that's it.
I'm definitely gonna go out to visit because it's just just hearing everything. I feel like I'm connecting more to Texas more than ever while doing all of that. I'll be totally honest. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go pay them a visit. I'm gonna go pay them.
When you come visit, me and Abby will take you out. We'll take them to good places to eat and like Whataburger for sure.
He's gonna have an entire community of people waiting for him. We're all gonna be sitting at Whataburger waiting for him to eat it.
In cosplay.
I'm down with that. I am so down with that. So yeah, that's something.
Yes.
That's something to look forward to. Y'all selling me Houston for real. Y'all selling me out Houston big time.
Very good, very good. Okay, so DJ, did you want to ask her about maybe her cosplay experience?
Yes. What was the first cosplay you looked at and say, I want to try that? Mm-hmm. So what was that? What character and what was the inspiration behind that? Because there was always something behind a cosplay for whatever reason. What was your reason?
So my first official cosplay kind of is an OC character, and yeah. So,
I love OCs.
So I love Bunny Senpai as a character, and I was like, everyone that's cosplaying, especially like they're always like super cute, super girly, and I was just like, I want to give this character like have her be like a little rough around the edges and a little bit more gritty. So I did Trap Bunny Senpai, and so like
yeah, love it.
Like, yeah, and I loved it. So I was like, okay. Now that I've done that, like from her, I started. Of course, I love Kakigori. That's like I have the tattoo of Yumiko Jabami, and it's like my next cosplay was Yumiko. I'm obsessed with that anime. I'm the manga. I'm obsessed with that character, and I did Yumiko, and then recently at Kimo Kawaii, I cosplayed as Ririka, which is the president's twin sister that always wears the mask. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to do more content with her. I just kind of just wore the cosplay and kind of just walked around. So yeah, trying to fill it out.
Nice. Right. Yeah. You want to get the most out of your cosplay. I get
it.
Yes.
That's good. That is amazing. I love it. I love the story. I love the vibe too behind why cosplayers choose that very first cosplay. They go for it. It's just like, yes. Definitely love that. Love the vibe from all of that. Yeah.
So I'm curious. You mentioned you're a huge manga fan and anime fan. I need to know, what are some of your like top favorite animes? I know Kakigori is one, but what's your couple other favorites? Sure.
My gateway anime, I would have to say, is Inuyasha. Like, I was watching anime way before that without knowing. So, like, Ninja Scroll and Fist of the North Star, like, old anime.
Ooh,
and then Inuyasha. Yeah.
We are digging. Nice.
Really, really good. Akira, and then, like, just so many different old anime that just kind of led towards me. Like, when I locked into Inuyasha, I was like, this is it. This is the series for me. And, I'm still a huge fan. I think I outgrew Inuyasha himself and like moved on to his brothers to Shomaru. But 2D men all day. But
oh snap!
But let's see, Kakigori, Inuyasha. Right now, there is a new anime that I started watching on Netflix called Vampire in the Garden, and it is really good.
Okay, I added that to my list actually.
Yes, it's wow. I was surprised. It's very bloody to begin with, and it's like one of those kind of sad anime, but like I don't know where the story is going, but it has my attention. I love the contrast of like it's kind of this post-apocalyptic future where humans have kind of split into two species, humans and vampires, like these people that got the virus that have become vampires. But like humans are just, they kind of suck. And you're rooting for the vampires in this one. It's just like, humans are trash in this. So it's a really good, the character, she's human, but there's certain qualities that she has, and I'm not going to spoil it, that are very vampire-like. And so that's how she makes this connection with a vampire. So
I'm sold.
Me too. Once I seen like just a little bit, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this."
right?
And
Oh yeah.
and everybody, Netflix is producing some good animes.
Yes.
Like don't sleep on Netflix. Netflix, just because it's not Crunchyroll or the main ones, but Netflix is really bringing the heat when it comes to anime now. It really
They
brings.
really are.
Yeah,
They
they
really
are.
are.
So
And also Hulu, surprisingly,
Yes.
like there's so many like really good anime that you can find on Hulu. And now before there were certain ones that you could only find on Hulu that weren't on HBO and Netflix, but they're starting to overlap. But Hulu kind of, it's funny, not hopefully children don't watch this, but they have a lot of unrated anime that should be rated on Hulu. And I'm like, do you know that this is
this is playing. This is playing
it's
on here.
it's very uncut but they're good. And so I have a list I'll share with you guys privately of really good anime that you can find on Hulu.
Anime after dark kind of.
Anime after dark.
We're gonna put the anime chill and anime and chill.
Yeah. We got
For
PG,
sure.
we got the R version, we got all of those. Okay.
Right.
Hey,
There's some-
we always say anime for everyone, and there's anime for everyone.
It's for everyone except kids. No, I'm just-
Okay.
That's the line.
except kids.
Kids, okay. Nice. So definitely, yeah, share that list with us because I'm always about exploring. Hey, let me see something I've never heard of. Watch it because that's how you find out what's good as well. It doesn't always have to be the main titles. Those
Exactly.
the ones that don't get that light shared on them are good as well.
Exactly. I mean, it's some of the levels of violence is just like, wow, which is why I'm saying it's not for kids. It's like, whoa, but it's still, the story is there, the character development is there, and it's just like, wow, like this is really good, but it shouldn't be here.
Right.
Daytime TV, like, nah, this thing can't go down while the kids are home.
Yeah.
Nice. So, some of your favorite anime characters. Let's just say, give us your top five.
Okay. Top 5 anime characters. Let's think. Definitely, I'm always going to say my girl, Yumiko Jabami.
Okay.
So, because she's like amazing. Like, she's extremely intelligent. She's clever. She's witty. She's a strategist. Love the dynamic of that character. Funny, my next character is Tomoe from Kami-sama Kiss. I don't know what it is about this character, but I like the dynamic of him being, instead of being the typical aloof character that they have in anime, he's actually tuned into like his love interest or whatever. Well, just it's very much more engaging than the typical anime. So I think that should be on the list. Let's see. Another character I definitely enjoy watching would have to be, it's like I had a list in my head and then it just,
oh yeah, that always happens because you're like, oh,
right. And then once you hop off, you'll go, why didn't I mention that one?
Exactly. It's like, I know I had, and I like rattle them off all the time. Definitely. Okay, Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Love Tanjiro. Love. I don't want to keep mentioning all of the typical anime that everyone's watching right now. So let me switch it up. One of my really good cosplaying friends, she's been cosplaying this character lately, Michiko from Michiko and Haijin. I love that character. I love like her sassiness. I love strong female characters. So that's why she's good. Let's see. I guess I could throw some more guys in there. There's some more guys in there. Sesshomaru. I do also like that he is aloof. It's like I'm a contradiction. I love the character design. I love how he's drawn, and he's a very nice character to look at on screen. Like just like the costume wise, his story, his motives, all of that. And lastly, who am I enjoying right now? There's a new anime. that I can't remember the name of it because I just started it last night, and it's like not Metallica Oculus, and it's not Metalocalypse, but it's something else, and it's a new anime where this character, he's a wizard that's reincarnated into this little boy's body, and it's also like a heavy metal anime. So like when you're listening to it, the whole soundtrack and score.
I think I saw that. I think I saw it when I popped up. The animation is like really bright and really different. Okay, yes, I barely saw a preview for that, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
And like I'm just like, let me I give everything like an episode to see if I'm interested. It's cringy and it's cheesy, but it's actually good. Like I think I'm interested. I want to see what episode 2 and 3 give. So
that's so funny that you say that, because I want to give everything a first watch, a first episode watch, and I always come back to DJ because he'll recommend things to me, and I will say, DJ, I don't know about this one, and he'll say, just watch 2 more episodes. Just give it the 2 more episodes, and you're going to be into it. Because I said Attack on Titan, I was not into it, and he says, just wait, just keep going, and you're sold.
I said, put the
he was right.
On. I said, put that seatbelt on. It's slow ride at first, and you're just like, oh, okay, this is what this is about. I said, no, just wait. Just wait. Amazing.
Have you guys watched Spy Family? Everyone's watching Spy
Family.
Oh
my God, everyone's watching that at work. They're like, Spy Family, Spy Family. I'm like, yes. I said, just one more thing I gotta add. I'm trying to circle back to it.
It's
but
good.
Yeah.
It's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith as an anime.
Yes, exactly. Perfect description right there. That is the perfect description.
It's getting so many good reviews. I too enjoy character designs, and I think some of those are not quite things we've ever seen yet. And Anya, the little girl, is just so stinking cute. So I'm excited to watch it for that.
I literally, she's what hooked me on the show. Like another character I like, Yor, the assassin. I love her. I love Lloyd, but I love Yor. But Anya is so adorable. Like most anime kid characters, I'm just like, throw the kid away. Like even like Shippo, it's like he's cute, but you can get rid of Shippo. I want to see him grow up.
Shippo is kind of like a very up and down. Like some things are cute and some things are annoying, and it's really just like, okay, enough already.
Exactly. But every episode, Anya is just so engaging. You want to see her on camera. You want to see the family overcome whatever little obstacle it is in that episode. And it's just like, oh, she's such a cute little baby. Like, and I love when she's like, Mama and Papa are flirting. It's like just so cute. So cute.
Okay, I'm curious, where are you watching it? And are you watching it in sub or dub?
I am watching it in sub on Hulu.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
What do you prefer most of your anime, sub or dub?
I am not picky about it. Like I will watch it, whatever if it's a good anime, whatever. I can read subtitles. I read really fast, so I don't mind. I love it.
Okay. Nice. That's good.
Perfect. Well, we have a fun little segment, and we've already got a preview of it on our show called The Question of the Stream. And what we've done is pulled some questions from past streams, and we're going to throw them at you rapid fire. Feel free to answer them to your best of your ability or the first thing that comes to your mind. One of those was sub or dub, and we're happy to hear that you're a sub enjoyer. Yes. We've got your favorite anime characters. You listed those off. So you mentioned that you enjoy strong female characters. Yes. In your opinion, what is it that makes a character strong?
I like when the character is able to be self-reliant and that they're like not used as a plot device. Like growing up on Inuyasha, I loved Kagome, but she literally was a prop for Inuyasha to move the story along. Even though at first glance, you're like, this story is about Kagome going back in time to feudal era Japan. It really isn't. It's about Inuyasha, his life, his struggles, how hard it is to be half demon, his drama with Kikyo, his drama with his brother Sesshomaru, Naraku's jealous, and it's just like Kagome's there to just be this little helpful thing to help move his story along. So I don't like that she's a vehicle to his story, even though she does have her own like plot devices of her own, but I just want Like Yumiko Jabami in Kakigori, going right back to her. You know the show is about her, and you know she's out to like you
Nice.
click into it, and it's like, okay, there's something about this character. And as you get more into the story, you're more intrigued by, okay, what's motivating her? What's her drive? What's the big reveal? Why does she continue to do this? And you start rooting for her as you see her methodology. And she has her arc. She has like, I want to collect friends. I want to make friends. But at the same time, it's like there's this underlying vengeance that's just
Yes.
Nice.
I
Nice.
completely agree. And just to like back you up on this, there's something I am a sucker for maniacal characters, the chaotic characters. She has this hidden mania about her
Yes.
that we only see in brief moments. And I think when the moments leading up to it are so much more intense. So if somebody's on this fence of watching Kakegurui, maybe it's not their cup of tea, it's not what they prefer, just give it a chance. Like everyone always tells me, just give something a chance. Hang it out, because once you see her development a little bit further on and you really see like, this chick, this is something else. I've never seen anything like this before. 10 out of 10 from me. I am with you on that all the way.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah. I definitely need to tune into this because I'm like, oh snap, okay.
Yes.
Maybe a future waifu to add to the list.
She definitely has his wife status.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, okay.
I don't know why she's not already on your list.
Oh, my list.
Just wait. You'll be wanting to play poker every day.
I'm
Right?
like, my list. So I'm gonna have to rearrange my list, is what y'all telling me. Okay, it's all good. It's all
Yes.
good. I do not mind adding another waifu to the list.
Yes. And then like, so on a like pivot, your is also waifu status, because it's just like I like how this story is developing, because each one of them have their own like kind of orbits of like their arc for what are their motivations for being a part of this family, and why their backstories, what motivates them. And I feel like she's like, she wants a family. She was orphaned. I feel like that's what drew her to Lloyd as well. And like every episode at the end, I'm like, he's not going to get rid of them. He's not going to get rid of them. Like, there's no way. Like, this is his permanent family now. Like, and I'm not spoiling anything, but it's just like,
No, you're good. You're breaking it down to where it's like, oh yeah, you know what? I
yes,
gotta go watch
it's
this.
like
I gotta go watch
like
this.
basically, I just have this. I hope, and I'm feeling like after the mission's over, they say like this continues. Like they continue with that same type of energy. Like that's what I want. But back to I love that even though she's not a mother, she wants to try to be the best mother she can be. She's not a wife, and a real wife, but she wants to be the best wife. And I love how she has this, instead of a split personality, it's completely merged. She is who she is. It's just she has those moments of being soft and demure and a little bit clumsy. And then she has the moments where it's like, don't forget I can kick ass. Like grocery store and all. Like I will punch a hole in this grocery bag to protect my baby. And I love that. I love that. I love it. She literally did that.
Sold. I'm sold. That's another one. Put it on my watch list.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Throwing it down.
Yes.
So,
and as far as fight scenes go, there's an amazing fight scene between her and Lloyd. And you see this moment where Lloyd is like, oh, she is kicking my ass. And she was drunk doing it. So just think if she would have been sober, like she would have killed that man. So it's really good.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen the social media post, and apparently it's a super good scene.
Yes, it is good. You're watching like, oh no,
fighting. Okay, she's tipsy while she's fighting.
Yes.
Honestly, me though.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of my guy Rock Lee when he was drunk and he was fighting. He's out there just throwing kicks. That was good.
I mean, she can fight really well sober. I mean, she's an assassin, but that drunken fighting, it was just like she was
nice,
tapped in. She was kicking it. Yeah.
Good. Okay, so you're mentioning some of the animes that you're watching. Spy Family. It's not Metalocalypse, but it's something along those
Something
lines.
metal, and it's on Netflix.
Yeah. What else are you watching?
I checked out Spriggan. It gives, it's very much giving the old Akira motorcycle kind of like apocalypse vibes, and it's really cool. I mean, even the helmet he has, it's like, okay, this is definitely a retro reference.
Yes.
So I like that. I'm giving it a chance. I'm rewatching Kuro Makuro, which is just basically a rinse and repeat of Inuyasha. It's just a Gundam version of Inuyasha, but it's good. So that, and what else am I watching right now? I watch so many anime at once that it's hard to keep up with everything. I think that's it. I think that's it for right now.
That's a good list, a good variety.
Yes.
It's funny that we're at a time where it's like, and watching anime every day is not weird anymore. It's not like right. At one point, we had to wait like either Saturday or something just to watch some.
Yes.
Kind of, now it's just anytime we want. It is right there, and it's just so much. It's just too much now. It's just like
it's too much.
But bring it on. Nonetheless, we will enjoy it. We'll eventually get to it. When we can, but that is perfect timing right now. Perfect time to be alive. Perfect time to be into anime. It was just amazing. It really is. So nice. So
anime is the wave now. Like they've even done like anime references on the red carpet, like Lil Nas X with like JoJo, and like Billie Eilish has done some things that have referenced anime. It's like everyone's into anime now, or like even just the anime references, and it's like, no, not gonna gatekeep.
Right? Yeah.
Even Houston's own Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
She is Black Clover. She's like Oscar's character. I was like, oh my god, I liked her already. I liked her already, but when she said, "Oh yeah, I love," and I was like, "Oh damn!" I said, "This is nice."
I saw not long ago. Yeah. I saw not long ago, even the NFL had a preview for this upcoming season that was whole anime themed. Like they took each team and turned it into some kind of anime reference. I'll have to try to go back and find that video again. It was kind of, it wasn't drawn in an anime style, but there was a lot of anime references where it was like the Colossal Titan, but it was somebody in a football uniform coming up over them. It was so like, we get what you're trying to do.
Yeah, we know where you got that from.
You didn't hit the bullseye. You hit the mark, but not the bullseye.
Right.
We'll forgive it. Well, it's forgiven. A for effort.
But
an A for effort, because it's like we want to jump on this trend, but they didn't find anyone on their crew that's like an actual anime fan.
Yes.
It's telling.
What are the kids doing these days?
But speaking of athletes and stuff, that even in the NBA, players are, paying tribute to their favorite anime characters.
Yes.
I think we did a slide, like I think it was season 1 slide on basketball players with their shoes. They had Naruto, they had Luffy. It was just like you see them like, oh my god, they're into anime too. So it's a beautiful thing. Everybody, you guys are catching up to us because we've been here. We've been here. We were in the front of the line taking everything. So nice.
We had to walk so they could run.
Yes.
Literally.
I said,
even they saw now, like with like how the box office did with like the Demon Slayer movie. They were just like, oh my god, like, and it wasn't in English, it was dubbed, like subtitles. So it's like, whoa, like non-English language, international subtitled movie just like sold out during.
It was insane.
Pandemonium. And then the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie too. Like the fam, we went to see it at I forgot, a theater in Katy. Like we just took up a whole row. Like there was no one else in there but us, and we're screaming. It was so good. Have you seen Jujutsu Kaisen Zero yet?
I have not. No.
Yeah, I have.
So good.
Yes.
So good.
It's so good because I tell everybody, if you watch the show, this is the beginning. That's all it is. That's
literally
every beginning. So you won't miss nothing. It won't interfere. This is like literally the beginning. So it's really.
And if you haven't watched the show and you watch the movie, it makes you want to watch the show.
perfect way. If anybody, you guys haven't watched this, perfect way to do this. If you go watch the movie, and it'll kick you right in. Like,
Yes.
there you go.
Yes.
To the season. So
Yes.
that's really good. It's really good.
And it explains so much about Gojo and Geto's relationship because I was just like, they were friends. They were like homies. Like, oh wow,
Yeah.
like it explains so much.
It's nice
Oh,
attention to detail before you strap in and go fully committed to it. So it's real
Yes.
good, real good. So recommend that.
I'm curious to know, do we have a date on when it's going to be available on streaming services?
That I don't know. I haven't seen anything as far as like, hey, this
Neither
is
have I.
something to
I
keep.
don't know
That's
either.
on.
And I
Yeah,
should
no,
know.
that's okay because it's been a little while, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it coming out soon.
Yeah.
So
Soon
it's
enough.
kind of a couple months or so is when they start adding things in there. I'm sure they wanted to make their money in the box office, and then they want to start bringing it out to other platforms.
Yes.
That they do. So we always curious, because back then it was very hard to find T-shirts. It was very hard to find hats. So where do you shop for your accessories? Have it be in cosplay or just hey, I want to rock a T-shirt. Where do you normally like to find your accessories?
So with building the community, I love to buy from like other content creators, their anime merch first, always first.
Nice.
And then next, like believe it or not, Hot Topic, Target,
Yeah.
Walmart, you can find some really cool, like if you're just like do and it's like, oh wow. The crazy thing, Five Below has anime shirts.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yes, they do.
And I was like, okay, some of these things are not right, but okay.
And I don't care. I paid $5. I don't care if it shrinks down to this big.
Exactly. I'm like, if I cut it and dye it, it's gonna be okay. So
One and done, just for the event. Just
right. They're definitely giving swap meet anime t-shirts. But I mean, it's like I like to customize my own stuff anyway,
See?
so I'll play
There you
around
go.
with it. Yeah. But Amazon is really good too. That's where I get a lot of my cosplays and some of my other like my stuffies and stuff like that. So and pop-ups and cons too.
Yeah, those are the best if you go to a con because sometimes you'll see stuff and you especially from the vendors that you get lost. Make sure you bring your money because you will want to take everything.
Yes.
You will want to take everything. So
Yes.
cons
You
are
come in with a bag and you leave with no bag.
Houston Comic Palooza is coming up, and I am so bracing myself because I already know a few artists and vendors that are going to be there, and I'm like, listen, I'm going to have to bring all the cash I have at home because some of these things, and they have they have more anime guests this year than I think they have in any past year.
But they also have not just the anime guests, but are you guys watching The Boys on Amazon?
I'm not, but I want to.
Okay, you need to. You flipping need to. I am controlling my cussing right now. You need to. A lot of the actors from The Boys are going to be at Comic Palooza. So they have this guy, Homelander, who is like anti-Superman. It's like take patriotism and like all of these different things of like trying to promote all the negative things of marketing and fluff and creating this image and putting it into a superhero. And like he's toxic AF. Like, oh my God.
Like my kind of guy.
Yeah, he's like
that's you.
Captain America, but incel misogynist. Like he's horrible. He's a bad person. But it's a really good show. A good way to explain it is imagine taking like all these people who suddenly come into superhero powers, like X-Men mutants, and then now they've become corporate. There's an organization that manages them like the NFL. And they get assigned to different cities, they get traded. It's very political. And these are still real people with flaws, but with all that access of like, oh, they're super, and yeah, it is so
And it's
good.
on season 3 now, right?
Yes, and season 3 has been bananas. And so I'm an old Supernatural fan. Did you ever watch that show?
Yes.
I remember watching a few
Yes.
episodes, but loving every single one I watched.
So Dean is like on season 3. He's as a character called Soldier Boy on the Boys. It's a really good show. It's a super good show. You'll love it from the first episode. 5 minutes in, you're gonna be like, I literally, my younger brother came over to visit and hang out and play cards a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, hey, let me show you something, because we grew up together watching, X-Men, Marvel, all of that. I put on The Boys, and I was like, just sit there, and I walked out the room, and then there's this moment, he's like, you left me here, like, to see this? I was like, yeah. He's like, now I'm invested. And he stayed and watched 3 more episodes. It was like, I need to go home. I have to go to work tomorrow, but I'm invested. So
Okay.
It is so good. It is so good. Great soundtrack, amazing actors. I highly recommend it.
All
right.
Everybody, you've gotten this inside scoop on a few shows. Definitely go check those out. I'm going to check those out. I'm already sold on The Boys. And where's this on? What is this on?
It's on Amazon.
Prime.
Amazon Prime.
There you go. Anime is everywhere. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. It's just everywhere. You can get it anywhere and everywhere. So
yes,
Amazon.
It really,
Prime.
really, truly is. So I was going to ask to wrap it up with the rapid fire question and answer: to manga or not to manga?
Manga.
All right. Do you typically read your manga before you've watched an anime, or after, or during?
It depends. Some of it, mostly after, because I like to see the visual adaptation and then go read the manga and get the extra juicy details that weren't in the actual visuals. So yeah, after.
Very, very, very cool. I like that. And we have been doing a really good anime chit chat all throughout. Favorite shows, favorite characters. And I love that because it feels like it's, you can tell when you found somebody who really enjoys it as much as you do, because the conversation really just pulls itself together, it just makes sense. And here I am throwing my microphone thing, whatever, it's fine. It sounds great.
It's fine.
We're all professionals here anyway, so. But yes, that feels so good. I feel motivated to watch some of these shows. I do have a question though. We've talked about this. We've mentioned it on other shows. Are you up for the One Piece challenge?
I watched One Piece years ago. I have not finished it.
Years she's worked on this.
Years. Watched Inuyasha, finished it, watched all 7 movies, done. One Piece.
God.
I don't know if I can venture.
No pressure. No pressure.
Are we watching it collectively from episode 1?
We're just kind of throwing it out there and seeing what sticks or what lands. DJ and I maybe bit off more than we could chew a few episodes ago, where we were saying neither of us have watched One Piece. We were going to challenge ourselves. We want to have a summer One Piece challenge, right? And DJ, please explain to Regina what this challenge is.
We're trying to watch the entire everything 1 through God knows what episode is it on, right?
1020 something at this point.
Literally
get through it through the summer. So basically July, August, and it is the funniest thing, because every reaction when we ask the same question, it's always like, whoa, no, what are you doing? Don't.
What are you doing? Good luck with that.
See? Exactly.
It's a great series.
This is priceless, because I'm like, when you said, oh yeah, I watched it years ago, I was like, oh my God, we're trying to squeeze years ago into 3 months.
We know someone that has watched it. They said they've been watching it for 3 months and they're barely to episode 600.
Exactly.
I am terrified of this challenge. I don't know what I clearly wasn't thinking. I must have been on some all might, I am here, no one can stop me nonsense when I thought of this.
Because wow, and it's and it's still going, and
that's the thing. I'm like, I watched, I think it was on Netflix, new episodes. I said I said, how?
They know they're coming for us. They're like, oh, you think you could do it? Take this.
Exactly.
10 more new episodes to catch up.
Exactly. They're like, we're just gonna keep going. Your children will watch it. Your grandchildren will watch it.
Literally.
You will be dead and gone, and Monkey D. Luffy will still be sailing the seas.
Yes, looking for.
Oh my God. Oh, that is the best reactions. We're gonna put a reel together because you need to see when we ask this very question, the reactions, and I'm like, oh my God, it doesn't get better. I said these reactions and answers do not get better.
It's the same, and it's hilarious because everyone always says, "Good luck,
good luck,
have fun,
peace be with you." Just
literally. I can check back with you guys 3 years from now, and you will still be watching.
We're almost there. I feel like we're almost there. We're swinging the curve already. Like,
I believe it.
Yes,
I believe it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So we're speaking of food. We're speaking of snacks. Definitely a shout out for Yay for Anime. They provide some of the good snacks. I've never seen some of these snacks, but yet, if you got Tanjiro on a chip bag, I'm going to be invested in it. So I've tried some of their snacks. So big shout out to them. Yay for Anime. Shout out everybody. Go get your snacks. You can order. They got a nice little mystery boxes put together from all kinds of snacks. So give them a look. So definitely go give them a look. Yay for Anime, everybody. Yay.
We are looking forward to trying some of those fun things. And again, Regina, while we're here, we always do at the end of our streams, we have our question of the stream and last questions. Oh, no. DJ, no, this one's mine. Sorry. I'm so stressed out about this. The question of the stream was, have you watched One Piece? So we've kind of been surveying this through past interviews, through everything else. And the general response is, yes, I have watched it, but I have not finished it. So it seems like it's really popular. It's earned its place among some of the bigger names. But the completion of it, I don't think we have an answer for yet. I have yet to come across someone who's like, yeah, I finished it. It's great. It's done. You're going to love it. Wait till you get to this part. And we've never had that happen.
Waiting for the guy that comes out of like a war, just battle wounds.
Yeah. Ice, bloodshot.
Literally. Much older gentleman. He went in came out 40.
Gray beard and everything just coming out. Just
I want to know. I want us to find that should be a secondary quest. Finding someone who's watched the most episodes of One Piece.
I like that. Leave it as an open challenge. Have you watched more episodes?
We are looking for that unicorn. We are looking for the man or woman.
We're looking for the final Dragon Ball.
Yes.
What is the fruit that he's looking for? What's the name of the fruit?
The gum fruit?
Yeah, we're looking for our gum fruit.
Where are you at? Where are you at?
Yes.
If you're lost, come, hear our voices. Come back. Come back.
The dark waters of One Piece surface to tell us about the show.
He crossed over to, Pirates of the Caribbean. He's just lost. He's just
lost in the universes.
Come back.
Literally. Treasure Planet. Just go through all the pirates.
Yes. Atlantis. Gonna start going over into Disney.
Literally.
He's just crossed over all kinds of things.
In search of the final One Piece watcher.
Yes. Oh my God. Another little fun question I want to throw out there to you. You're hosting a dinner.
Okay.
You can invite 5 guests, 5 anime characters.
Okay.
Who are we? Okay, first of all, what are we having for dinner, and who is going to be at your table?
Ooh. Okay. What would we eat?
Yes.
Does it have to be an anime food or a people food?
No, you're cooking. You're the cook. You're like, hey, I'm inviting you guys. So you can explain the guests, but what are we eating? What are we eating? You're
I'm
cooking.
making oxtails.
Oh.
I'm making oxtails because suddenly during quarantine, oxtails went from being like this like traditional food that's like $10 for this meat to $50. And I just
Yes,
want to know.
yes, it did.
It
Everything.
became a delicacy overnight. So I'm making oxtails, oxtails and rice. And the characters I would invite would be,
Let's see. Who's at the dinner?
for entertainment purposes, for sure. I want to invite, because I want it to be fun and funny. So I'd probably invite Koga from
Okay.
Inuyasha.
Koga.
Because he's just like, he's very witty, he's going to be entertaining, he's going to be like interacting with other people and just like have this personality that's going to take up the room. I'm inviting Yumiko because she's going to start a game, try to get some people to bet and gamble with her and make it wagers, and that'll be fun. I'm bringing, let's see, I have to do 5 people.
Yes.
Okay. For shits and gigs, I would bring to make conversation. I can't remember this guy's name, but he's from Bleach, and he's like he has the green and white like hat. That sensei.
Yeah,
I would bring him.
Yeah.
He's really,
Okay.
he's cool. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, someone has to be chill. Someone has to like keep the conversation going, but like engage. And then the last 2 people I would throw in there to just like shake things up and just be ridiculous would be a Colossal Titan.
Oh,
Because I love chaos. Colossal Titan.
Wait, I'm curious, would you invite Rhina or just like or Armin or just a Colossal Titan? I need to know context.
I
of this
started
one.
out thinking just a random Colossal Titan just showing up later and like
no oxtail for nobody. He is eating.
like just like chaos ensues. Like,
Could
okay,
you
the dinner's over.
imagine?
I am a chaos curator.
I love it.
And then someone like super simple, like Shippo. Completely useless, can't do anything about it. Everybody, the tables are thrown everywhere. Food's
Right,
going
well,
everywhere.
It would be more fun because Koga's there too. So I feel like those who might have some banter along the
Yes.
way, something
Yes.
going on.
I'm gonna be straight as long as that Titan gets food. Because if there's no food, he's gonna come right after everybody.
His food is gonna be whoever he can catch.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm like,
See how we solve this conundrum.
He
Offer
said,
Shippo.
I made dinner for these. Y'all are on your own. Sorry.
Literally.
nice.
That's good. I like that.
Oh my God. So we got the question of the stream for
Okay.
this episode. How are you involved in your local anime community?
I am very involved in the Houston local anime community. I plan events. I share information. I kind of liaison with different local businesses, bringing like kind of connecting the content creators with the events and the opportunities. And I mean, I like hanging out with everybody too. So I guess that's the way I'm connected. I'm the plug. I get people to
There you
meet and hang out and go to the events and share information and talk about their favorite anime.
Amazing.
And that's a great
amazing.
spot to be in. It really,
Yes.
truly is. And I will be very honest, it has been an honor to sit
Yes.
and chat with you. I have had so much, my cheeks are starting to hurt from smiling
Yeah.
so much.
It is amazing. Honestly, we appreciate you so much for being our guest and all the amazing stuff you do. And everybody, go support the Animal While Black page,
Please.
support their stream, support their content, support everything they do, because it is not easy getting up every day and doing what we do.
Yeah.
So everybody, please be supportive, because we're building something nice, and this is for everybody to enjoy, everybody to come on board. So Everybody, go give this lady her flowers and support her. Yes,
Thank you. Thank
flowers.
you.
Give
Thank
her her
you.
flowers, definitely. So we here at the Anime and Chill podcast, we have a slogan, and this is for the entire anime universe. And we always end our show with a positive note, and that is us always saying peace,
Peace,
love,
love,
and anime.
anime.
And
Anime.
anime.
There we go. Yes.
Yay!
I love that. That's cute.
So everybody, everything's gonna be on the description below. All the links where you can find Regina at, and everybody go support her again. And we are the Anime and Chill podcast, and we are out. Peace out, everybody.
Peace. Thank you guys.